Greetings everybody, this is Emily from Pages in Ink, and I got in from my flight home from Colorado yesterday, and then I had to go to work. So today has been my lazy day, if you can't tell by the fact that I'm not wearing makeup and I'm wearing my glasses instead of my contacts. I'm going to do two videos today, so unfortunately for me, you're going to see another video of me with no makeup and glasses, but I'm too lazy to put on makeup, and at this point in time, I don't care anyway. So today is Wednesday, and if you have seen any of my past videos or you're a part of the whole group thing, it is Top 5 Wednesday, which was started by Lainey at Ginger Reads Lainey on YouTube and also has a group on Goodreads. So today is Top 5 Buzzwords. And if you don't know what a buzzword is, it's basically what you read in like a summary or a description that makes you want to read the book. These are actually in no particular order because, to be completely honest, my buzzwords have to come in context and in a really good context. Like, I'm not necessarily picky, but at the same time, it needs to have something that will really hold my attention to it, otherwise I am less likely to read it. Now, the first buzzword that I can think of off the top of my head that would definitely hook me in is magic. Whether it's like power, like slash power slash abilities or something. Like any ability that isn't normally had in the physical world, in this world here that we live in. So, like the Grisha trilogy, or the Darkest Minds, or the Young Elites. Things where, especially people that actually technically aren't my age, because I'm 20, and they're all teenagers, but the point is, like, because I'm still a kid in my mind. So kids have power in a world where they don't really have much. And they're always something really cool, and a lot of times they come with a price, which is kind of important to understand. Is even if you have power, there's a price that comes with it. Whether or not, like, rich CEOs are happy in their power, you know, even if you, there's a saying, money can't buy happiness. And, you know, people on top can buy whatever they want, but the problem with that is the thing that comes with that is not being able to trust people. So yeah, that's kind of my 2 cents there with the magic abilities, power kind of thing. That is my buzzword. Another buzzword is, I just thought of it and it went right out of my head as soon as I said it. Dystopian. I'm going to tilt this down, sorry. I love dystopians, if you haven't noticed, by books I talk about, books that are on my TBR, books that I've read. I love dystopians. I don't know what it is about a world that sucks that makes me want to be there. I love the Hunger Games. I love the Darkest Minds. I really enjoyed the testing. I've read only Maze Runner, which I thought was good. The movie kind of killed it a little bit, but there's still plenty of dystopians for me to read, but I've read quite a bit, and I love dystopians. Don't know what it is, but I do. I think another buzzword for me would be, I didn't actually write these down, I probably should have. I've just kind of been thinking of the ones that I know that I would jump on a chance to read them. I guess another one would be vampires. I haven't read Vampire Academy. I don't know if I want to. I've seen the movie, and I know movies aren't good representation of books sometimes, but the whole concept is something that I'm not sure I would really like. But I have read The Coldest Girl in Cold Town by Holly Black, and I loved it. One of my favorite book series of all time is The Chronicles of Vladimir Todd by Heather Brewer / Zachary Brewer, and that's about a teen vampire living in a town called Bathory. And it's one of my favorites ever. I read Twilight. I liked it a lot at the time that I read it. And I need to reread it to see if I still have the same feelings for the books, because I enjoyed the books. There were things that were a little weird, I will admit that. But, I mean, I didn't like the movies at all, so. And And I actually really like Vampire Kisses, even though I'm not a big romance person. So there's that. Another buzzword, so that's 3 buzzwords in case you weren't counting. Another buzzword would be adventure. I love adventure. I think I have like I seem to constantly have a case of wanderlust, you know, to move around and go places. This trip to Colorado that I took recently was an absolute blast. I love to fly on planes, and I have a ton of pictures of mountains. Maybe I'll do like a whole, I don't know, slideshow of the mountains pictures that I took while I was in Denver, Colorado. You know, I even like road trips. When we took a road trip to DC, I like to go on adventures. I like to go places. I like to see things. So, books about adventure, like Brightly Woven by Alexandra Bracken. I haven't finished The Hobbit. I've started it. I haven't finished it. But that's an adventure. You know, most books that we read have adventure in them because people will have to, most of the time, travel in order to get to where they need to be. And I really, really enjoy adventure. So, there we go. So that's 4. Now the last buzzword that I can think of that would make me pick up a book is fantasy. And I know adventure and fantasy are both genres, but I really love high fantasy stories. Granted, that's probably not going to be in a description or a summary, but, you know, maybe fantasy world or, I don't know, something that triggers in my brain fantasy. Yeah, it's just one of my favorite genres. I really love them, and I don't really know why. Because a lot of these places are places that aren't like the world we live in. Maybe that's it. You know, some places don't even have technology. Some technology is so different. Some of them are behind us in technology, but ahead of us in other things, like steampunk. You know, steampunk isn't advanced in technology, but there's a lot of technology that we don't actually have. So, it's interesting. You know, Infernal Devices by Cassandra Clare is kind of steampunky. So, those are some of the buzzwords that I can think of. The top 5, I guess, the ones that I immediately think of. I'll do one honorable mention word, to just because. And that word, which I remembered and then immediately forgot, so shows, you know, how great I am. I can't even think of it now, so never mind. So I'll be back in a couple minutes to do my January Owl Crate unboxing that I got earlier today, and I've just been too lazy to open till this moment, even though I was incredibly excited. Guys, I'm really tired. So, I will see you soon. I love you all, and yeah, goodbye.